that's a preview of what's to come. That was a nice bull. Technically, I think we're in our unit, but technically we're nowhere near prepared to get out. Tyler said he could probably move quick. I don't doubt that.
What these Missouri boys don't understand, it's down in the South, you stay ready. You don't get ready, you stay ready.
I mean, like, I don't know what to think about this. We're technically on our way to go caribou hunting. So
when I got off of the plane in Anchorage,
you were caribou.
I was caribou hunting. It didn't become official until about 65 miles ago when we got into 26B.
Let's hope we don't regret that.
I'm already regretting it.
Not a ton of room on these roads. Man, we are rolling into what appears to be the airstrip here for Arrowhead. And to be honest with you, I'm a little more anxious about this one than I normally am for hunts. And I don't know if it's just the pinnacle nature of it, just it being such an adventure and, you know, big deal in life to be here. Man, it's been super enjoyable, unbelievable scenery, and the experience has been something that I'll remember for a long time. But it's rare that I roll into a hunt and I'm anxious like I am. I'm excited, definitely excited, but anxious at the same time. All right, we are getting everything together here, and it is time for orientation for Ty and I. We have got most of our stuff packed up. Man, due to some high winds, some of the guys got caught up and didn't get to fly out a couple days ago, and it's kind of postponed everything. So there's a couple groups ahead of us, but it looks like we're gonna get to fly out today.
I'm hoping we get out today. I'm a little skeptical. As long as the ceiling stays high and the wind knocks down a little bit, maybe we'll get out today, but just kind of fingers crossed. So this is Alaska. This is why you plan those 10, 14-day trips, because you very rarely get out there on time just because of the weather. So you almost just plan for it. So we're here, planes are in the air.
All right, we are loading up, man. Been waiting for this time for the last 36 hours, but we got the call, and we are headed over to the docks to get our stuff laid out so that we can load them up on the plane. Come on, let's go unload. All right, day and a half, and we're getting kicked out. We got planes coming in. The weather's nice. It's getting a little windy, so they're gonna try to get us out of here quick, just so we don't get held up. But Mr. Les is gonna fly us out, man. This is my first experience on a float plane. I'm jacked about it. So let's go careful. We just rolled up here and Lance is gonna get us out. Oh, we got a big rain squall coming. So we're gonna probably have to try to unload quick, and from there try to keep all of our gear dry by getting our tent up first. But man, it's coming down pretty good, so it may be one of those things where we end up getting wet out of the gate. That's how you gotta do it, man. Wait 48 hours to get in and fly right into the squall and get all your gear wet. Spend the next 3 days drying it out.
So we want to scout out a place for our tent, but obviously just from coming up from there, we're gonna have to deal with more wind the higher we get. But finding somewhere flat, lower, would be tough.
Maybe up on the flat here somewhere. High point, I mean, it'd be ideal to kind of be out of that wind, but the high point might also offer us vantage points from the standpoint of glass and seeing what's all around us. Man, we're set up. We got camp all set up. Got our cots, all of our gear ready to go. And right now, man, just hate to get too far ahead of ourselves, but there's a good number of caribou around us right now. So we're set up on a big lake. We're just off of a river drainage, and everything that we can see for the most part, with the exception of the caribou that we flew over the top of when we came in, are running this drainage down here. But caribou move quick and move fast, 10 to 20 miles a day. It's kind of what we've read and what we've been told, and they can be gone just as quick as they can be here. So hope is that they are still there tomorrow after 3 a.m. when we can get up and hunt. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Remember that one thing you told me not to do? Just don't get that into the hose in the water. Oh well.
So we got a grizzly bear working its way. I guess that would be upstream. It's so windy. We're trying to get phone scope up on the SIG, and we're having a hard time just with the wind pushing around our tripod.
Welcome to Alaska. Nothing like a grizzly bear right out of the gate, man. I mean, he's a good ways. He's 2,000 yards from us, so I mean, he's not right here on us, and he's down on the drainage, so that's where we would expect him to be. But pretty crazy to see that quickly a grizzly bear. I mean, we haven't been out here 2 hours, and we already have a grizzly bear 2,000 yards from camp. Not exactly 3 a.m., closer to 6, but actually when we got up at about 3 we couldn't see. So that being said, it's hunt day number 1. Let's go confirm our rifle. Chamber's clear. Let's go check this bad boy. Oh, baby. Oh, that is what I have loved about this sawtooth rifle, man. So that was my whole point. We're about a minute 0.2 high. That's exactly where we want to be. So let's go see if the caribou are still there. It's about 480, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to close the distance just a little bit here and leave Tyler in a good spot. We'll see what I can get done. Right now we are 480 yards from these caribou. There's 5 of them, and they're kind of moving down along the drainage here. We've come to a hole that is deep enough that it's holding grayling, as I just watched another one surface right there. Smart guy here just has his gaiters and boots on, and really smart guy has his hip waders on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, baby.
We're knocking on the door, being in range here, boys and girls. All right, I envision me probably staying here.
Okay.
And then you ease out to where you need to go.
The bull that we're actually after, he bed down for us, and we got about 100, probably 30 yards, almost 50 yards off of the distance to him. We're now right at 268, and his buddies are coming back into bed next to him. So we got a good rest here. Everything's solid, and we're just gonna wait him out. Hopefully we get a good shot here. That's far close enough for the PRC to do its work. The shooter just needs to do it. Gotta wait for him to clear. Good. Need about 3 more steps out of him. He's right behind a bush. Come on, baby, stop. Right there. Man, he dropped right in his tracks. Just flat cold, dude. Just gonna keep my eyes out, but just and then dropped right in his cracks, man. The Sawtooth 300 PRC. What? Dude, we're in Alaska. Hey, boo, baby. Oh, gosh. Come up.
Man, I think we can do better.
Your call.
I think we can do better.
Okay. Hey. Yeah. Check it out. Oh my goodness. Oh, dude. Oh. Whoa. Dude. Look at all the character. Oh, they're just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I cannot believe. I can't believe, one, we're in Alaska. This all happened in 3 weeks' time. We got an opportunity on a cancellation hunt with a taxi service, and 3 weeks later, look at where we're at. Oh my gosh, man, what an adventure already. I just can't even tell you, like, this is awesome. If you have any inkling of a desire whatsoever to come to Alaska, you need to get on it and don't wait. In like the most impressive way, it's intimidating and it's beautiful, and man, it is truly a frontier. I mean, we're just out here in the middle of nowhere, all by ourselves, with the exception of a bunch of caribou and some grizzly bear, and just opportunity to be an outdoorsman. Man, never apologize for your God-given right to hunt. Jeez. What?
So we're sitting here, we got Laden's bull in the background. We got them tagged, got the locking tag on them, harvest ticket all filled out. We're just sitting here kind of going through, getting our photos taken, switching lenses and whatnot. Look up and there is a monster bull up the river, probably 1,000 yards maybe.
Yeah, probably.
So we got some work to do here, but if he comes close enough and we have to scramble, we wanted y'all to have a prelude to why we were scrambling. Well, we're just sitting here taking pictures of Laden's bull and switching lenses and whatnot. Happened to look up and there's a mondo caribou over here. His tops have tops. Never seen it before. So we've got like 11 hours of daylight left. We're gonna go over here, bank a stalk on it, see what happens. Not spend a ton of time because obviously we gotta get Laden's bull cut up and hauled out of here. But it's big enough, we're gonna make a move. We're at about 550 yards. Our bull just stood up, facing us. Looks like he's feeding off to the left. Not sure exactly how to play this. We've seen bulls do separate things. They either get curious and come right in, or they kind of booger. But earlier when they boogered, we don't know if it was because of that bear. So it's kind of a coin toss. It's part of me wants to maybe hop in the river bottom and haul up, but our wind would not be good for that. So I'm thinking, Laden, I think we just ease right to him, kind of meandering like we were doing. He's walking away. Okay, I'm a little low. Well, we got in pretty tight on that guy. He was about 285 yards. Got the camera set up, got set up myself, and there's just, in that last 50 yards between us and him, there was some vegetation that was just a little too tall and a little too thick that I didn't feel great trying to slip one through there. But if I'd have had been shooting from a bench, yeah, I probably could have slipped something in there, but not having a perfect rest, a crosswind, not a good target, decided not to shoot. So he's still out there. He's with like 4 other bulls, but like he was boogered, like they trotted off. So again, that just goes exactly against what I was just talking about with bulls being curious, but I guess they don't get that big puppy enough. Onwards.
We didn't have to deal with a rookie cameraman. We've probably been alright. We're gonna try to get back on him here.
Got a tree right in my way. You ready? Bro!
Great shot, Tyler Weaver.
We got a hug, homie.
Oh, we're gonna hug.
We got a hug.
Oh, we're gonna hug.
You never raced caribou?
Oh, yeah! That is a
Yes! Giant!
oh, buddy. Giant.
I see why they say never chase caribou.
Oh, they're just always moving.
I am spent. It was everything I could do to hold still
I could not
with
say
that
anything.
sawtooth. Oh
Hey,
my gosh.
solid shot, bro.
Thank you, bro. How far was it? I gave him
415.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, dude. Thanks for hanging in there with me, and that was awesome.
Got a lot of work ahead of us, but I'm going to tell you right now, that man right there, T-Weave, he deserves that bull. And I mean, that bull is potentially world-class. World-class DIY caribou hunt. We got flown in here on the North Slope or Northern Brooks Range, and man, we took my first caribou, lifelong dream, great representation of the species, awesome bull, and we turn around and here comes this bull. And we just went on probably a 1.5 2 mile chase after him and just kept trying to get up, kept trying to get up, couldn't get a shot, and had him at 285 at one point, 287 at one point, and man, it just didn't work. But I'm going to stop right here and just say that man right there, the guy that not everybody sees, the guy behind so much of the work that goes into the Give and Right along with the rest of our team, he deserves that one.
Dude, check that thing out right there, boy.
Oh.
His tops have tops. I made a joke about that when we were standing over Laden's bull. I said, dude, I think I just saw a bull that its tops had tops. Look at this. Trying to put another one out there. Look at the mass on that son of a gun, boy. Seriously, that just goes back to the, I'm gonna say it again, the selfless nature, because we're literally standing over his bull, and I didn't press it because I didn't want to get greedy. And it's like, I don't want to take away from Laden's moment, because that's his first caribou right there, same as this. And I hope I didn't hijack it. I'm glad I got to share in it, because this is
just made it that much more special. I mean, honestly.
This is amazing.
Yeah. Thank the good Lord.
Absolutely.
Dude,
absolutely. And
not
like,
to be that cheesy guy.
no.
That cheesy guy, but thank the good
Dude,
Lord.
if y'all could have heard the running dialogue me and the good Lord had for the last 1,400 yards coming across, I was, you know, obviously we're hunting. You know, there's a lot more things that are more important, but I was almost begging for this one. We got so close and he ran off, and I was disappointed, but I wasn't crushed. And I just had in the back of my mind, I was like, you know, if it's gonna work out, it's gonna work out. And the Lord shined down on us, man. Unbelievable. For my buddy Kenneth, I wish you were here, man. But what we're gonna do, let's count them up. Two, why not? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 pointer. Kenneth, we just killed a 35 pointer, boy. And just like Kenneth coined, we're gonna say it one more time, from the tundra of the North Brooks Range. Never apologize for your God-given right to hunt. Thank you, Lord, thank you. Dude, that's it. I have no idea what else to say.
Going in for Tyler's final load. Almost there, bringing the behemoth out. He's gonna be packing out heavy, man. We've got head, 1/4, and scrap left, right?
That's right.
Yeah, almost there. Obviously been open. See any teeth marks on it, or just
ripped?
Ripped.
And then our carcass was sitting right here, the whole rib cage, and it's gone. Everything that's left are the feet. We've got kind of a thicket here. There's a creek on it. Our wind's blowing this way. What we'll do is we'll probably walk out in the open this way to let our wind blow through this whole bottom, and then work it from the top down. That way, if there's a bear still sitting here, he'll get our wind first while we're not in there.
Well, let's go see if we can find him. Part of the realities of Alaska, we're over a mile from where we saw that grizzly bear. Day 1, day 2. Yesterday we didn't see any grizzly bears. This morning I said, hey, we kind of nicknamed that grizzly bear Chomp. And we were sitting there having our breakfast this morning and said something to Tyler about not seeing Chomp, and sure enough looked up and for a day or so, and sure enough I looked up, started to glass again, and saw a sow and a cub cruising in that same area down in this river bottom just like this. So what we're trying to do here right now is just make sure that we're documenting everything. It's the realities of Alaska, man. Who would have ever guessed? We're trying to do big circles and cover as much ground as possible. Just hate it for it, man. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Just hoping we can find at least something. Get some resolution here. Found 1/4 here. Let's see where he's trying to bury it right here.
It opens up a little bit. I just want to see if I think that first spot we found was just right behind.
He's right behind us, yeah.
So if he's
I can see where he's been laden down up there too.
He's making multiple trips in here.
Yeah.
He brought the rib cage. He brought our other 1/4 we had, and the scrap meat he ate at the site. The only thing we haven't found yet.
That's your proof of sex right there too.
Yeah. Hey, bear! Well, insult to injury. We found everything but the horns. And on top of that, there's a chewed up hind 1/4 that I now have to strap to my back and haul out, even though it's no good.
Man, we've been in the tent for right at 24 hours, just under 20 minutes under 24 hours since we came in from like our heartbreak of a retrieve of Tyler's head in last quarter and scrapped it. When we got there, a bear had gotten into him. We did not recover the head, everything but the head. And man, we've just had rain on us for 24 straight hours. We've got out a couple times to go to the bathroom, got up to fix breakfast in our vestibule, but the sun finally broke and it just hit the tent and we hopped out. And when I opened the tent door, there were 29 caribou over here, 30 caribou over there, another 30 over there. There was over 100. I quit counting at 104 or 5. And there are caribou all around us. It looks like we got another wave of rain coming, but for some reason there is a gigantic herd of caribou around us right now, and there's some pretty decent bulls. So we'll see what it brings us and what the weather allows. We're just gonna keep our binoculars out and see what we can spot up here.
This rain finally pushed out. Actually, it's kind of dancing all around us. We've got rain off to our west. We've probably seen between 200 and 250 caribou today. It's been pretty nuts just right here from the tent. But we've only been glassing for probably an hour and a half since that rain stopped. We've got a bull bedded up on the hill at just under 600 yards right now. That is a pretty wild looking bull. He's got great big tops with kickers and some flyers and some pretty neat character. This is those days in Alaska that you dream about. This is pretty special. So trying to get out of the funk that was yesterday. It's gonna take me a while to get over that. And I was sat texting my wife last night, and she's like, you know, you gotta keep your head up and try to enjoy. Don't let that ruin your trip, or ruin the rest of your trip. And anyway, I'm trying not to do that. Laden's been a freaking champ about that, just trying to keep me up, and I think we're back. So we're about to cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. That's a pretty nice caribou. Our wind sucks right now. Our wind's blowing right up at him, but he's bedded. You can just see the top. So there's a couple cows over here on the edge of the lake. If they move around, we might drop down into the lake and kind of hike around and try to cut off 250 more yards. Our bulls just got up. Our wind is really bad, but we got this lake to our left, and it's obviously not gonna let us go around that direction. So we're just slowly easing out towards them. Seems like half the time they're curious and half the time they bolt, so this is pretty much a coin toss. I'm gonna try to sit down right here and see what I can see.
Right now. Okay. 2.3 minutes of angle. How much? 2.3, 2.5. Yeah, it's right at 2. It's like at 2.4. Just go 2.5. Great hit. He's good. He's going down. Right there. Good job, buddy. This one, but hey, you're running right here, bud.
Thank you, man.
Woo! Yeah! Ty's on the board again. Let's go. Big caribou down. Give me that camera. Come on. What are you doing? Give me that camera.
Would you look at that? Yes, sir. That is awesome. He's got big mass too, man. Good grief.
Big mass up top, wide.
He was a little hard to judge. He was with that other bull, but we could tell that other bull was young. And so a lot of times when you get multiple caribou together, you can kind of gauge their size a little better. So we knew he was wide, but we were having a hard time judging his front ends. But what a freaking awesome bull. Look at that sucker. Just an awesome representative of an Alaskan caribou. Laden, thank you, brother. Never apologize for your God-given right to hunt. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Woo! Redemption! He's smiling again. Yeah. Well, we are on our chairs, sitting in a tent with, I would say, 7/8 of our stuff packed up, minus the tent being like the one big thing, ready to be extracted. And the guys are still running behind. They couldn't fly as early as they anticipated today. And I told Tyler earlier, I said, I know exactly what's gonna happen. We're gonna have a group of bulls walk in on us, and the guy that still has a tag is gonna go, wow, there's a couple nice bulls in there. And we're gonna get our stuff together and we're gonna go after those bulls. And sure as all goodness, that is exactly what has happened. So we're gonna move in on these bulls. They're on the other side of the lake. We're gonna see what they do. The wind's kind of in our favor, and we're just gonna take our time and walk around and see what happens. Let's see if they just keep closing right to us. Just try to keep the wind in our favor. Are still feeding to us. There's a few down in the lake basin, but the rest of them are kind of moving right up the bank towards us. So let's keep on moving right out here. That is a whole lot of antler. I just need him to get clear again. From the left. He's right kind of in the middle of the pack, just turned his head back this way.
How about from the right? I thought it was the third one.
He's the third one from the right, yep.
He's clear right there.
Yep, you ready?
Yep.
Oh man, good. Last day, boo. We were actually gonna leave today, and I told Tyler, man, that there was a good chance that I knew exactly what was gonna happen, and that was that we were gonna get everything packed up in camp. And even though we hadn't really seen any caribou to speak of for 48 hours, that we'd have a group of bulls come in and they'd come close to camp. And I'll be darned if we weren't sitting here. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We were just watching a movie, biding our time until we got the call that they were coming in to pick us up. And sure enough, here comes the bulls, man. And to take it a step further, we decided to come on out after the bulls, make a play on them. And we looked up as we got halfway to them, and here comes a plane, and it does a flyover at probably, I don't know, 300-400 yards. Hey, we're tagged out in Alaska. It has been a heck of an adventure, man. A heck of an adventure. Oh, look at that, baby. Double shovel, double bez. Look at the height on him, man. Kickers off the back of the beams. We never have figured out what these are called. Of course, we don't have any service to really just Google it like most people do, but how cool, man. What a story. Gosh, what a story. What a week. We have had a heck of an adventure. At one point when we were sitting in the tent today, I made a note or a comment to Ty. I just said, you know, I kind of feel like Alaska is just kind of teasing us, that there's a ton that it could still throw at us. And we've just been pretty blessed. We've got a little taste of everything that could go wrong, and even had some misfortune, some real bad misfortune with the G-Bear, and Tyler's just amazing bull. And man, then again, we've been blessed on multiple occasions. So Alaska, man, never apologize for your God-given right to hunt, man. Just celebrate it, enjoy it, and take advantage of it. And if you get the opportunity to come to Alaska, make it happen. Make it happen.